with exciting news about expansion coming to the Disneyland Resort. What exciting attractions we might get? We'll find out right now. What is up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of Damien Does Disney, which is also known as D3. In this episode, we're going to talk about the latest news in regards to the Disneyland Resort. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Thanks for your support. I know you have a lot of other options out there to get your Disney fix. I really appreciate you. For those of you who are already a part of the D3 family, welcome back to the ride. Alright everyone, there is so much exciting news coming out right now about the Disneyland Resort. It is hard to keep up. Now, we all know in recent weeks that Disney announced that Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure will be reopening on April 30th. But it does not stop right there, folks. Disney just recently broke more exciting news that both Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure will be expanding, having a massive expansion project coming in the future. How exciting is that? As you know right now, folks, this massive expansion will be taking place on the western portion of the Disneyland Resort property, which includes the Simba parking lot, which is now currently used as parking for Downtown Disney. Also the Paradise Pier section, or I should say the parking behind the Paradise Pier Hotel over at near Downtown Disney, as well as a parking area over by the Disneyland Hotel and certain areas right behind that portion of the Disneyland Hotel. All the way back over by the border of, I believe, Disneyland Way, which is right across the street of the Toy Story parking lot, not Toy Story parking lot, but the Mickey and Friends parking structure and the Pixar Pals parking structure at the Disneyland Resort. So this is exciting news, folks. Now, all this information can be found on the Disneyland Forward website. But right now, what we're going to do right now, folks, we're going to speculate what all exciting attractions that we are going to get here at the Disneyland Resort. With that being said, folks, let's take a look at this cool map. What you are looking at, everyone, is this cool map of the expansion of the Disneyland Resort property. Now, like I said before, this expansion will be taking place on the western portion of the Disneyland Resort property across the street where the Simba parking lot is currently located, which is used for the parking for the Downtown Disney District, as well as portions behind the Paradise Pier Hotel, as well as portions of Downtown Disney will be renovated as well, and of course the parking that is currently used for the Disneyland Hotel right now. This is very amazing news, folks. Let's continue our examination of this map. Now, what we are looking at right now, folks, is the southern portion of the possible expansion area of Disney's California Adventure. Now, this current location right now, which is currently the Simba parking lot, could be transformed into possibly a Moana themed land right there. Now, the area closer to the center of the picture, which is located right now behind the currently Paradise Pier Hotel, can be possibly look like transformed into an Arendelle themed land over at DCA. Let's continue with our next image. Now, this portion of the expansion map that we are currently looking at right now is currently located in Downtown Disney. Now, this portion of Downtown Disney will be demolished and rethemed and rebuilt to still be a Downtown Disney area in front of the Disneyland Hotel. It'll be some amazing new shops and amazing restaurants to go along with it. Now, in this image, everyone, we are looking at the northeastern portion of the new expansion area, which is in Disneyland. Now, my prediction for the new expansion in Disneyland in this area will be Wakanda from Black Panther, folks. Yes, indeed. We will indeed have an e-ticket attraction themed after Wakanda or Black Panther. Now, if it's not Wakanda from Black Panther, my other prediction in this particular area for the extension in Disneyland will be Neverland from Peter Pan. Now, the last portion of this expansion map we're going to take a look at, folks, is located in the northwestern portion of the map, which is also located in the Disneyland area. Now, my prediction, folks, for this area in Disneyland next to the Wakanda area or Peter Pan area I predicted earlier will be themed after Zootopia. Now, if you can look at the lower portion of this image right here, you can see there's like an Autopia course right there. This leads me to believe that the Autopia currently at Disneyland will be eventually moved over to this new section of the park, which of course will make way for an expansion over the regular Disneyland of, I think, a new Tron coaster, which will be amazing, folks. With that being said, folks, let's continue our review. Wow, now wasn't that cool, everyone? Just think about all the cool possibilities of all the possible magic that could take place in this new extension to the Disneyland Resort. How exciting is that? Now, we do not know the exact timeline when all of this stuff will be complete, but it's going to probably take a couple of years to pass through all the legal stuff, you know, with Anaheim, the city of Anaheim and things like that, to get things approved. But my educated guess, folks, I believe all this stuff will be complete, possibly by another 6 or 7 years, possibly by the year 2028. So hey, that's just me being really optimistic, but hey, hopefully sooner than later, but I'm thinking, like I said before, possibly by 2028. Well folks, there you have it. That's your latest update in regards to the latest news going on at the Disneyland Resort. I hope you enjoyed this update like I did. Now I would like to hear from you D3 fam. What are you guys most excited about in regards to this expansion coming to the Disneyland Resort? What exciting attractions would you guys like to see? Would you like to see the World of Pandora? Or would you want to see an Arendelle land here? Or would you want to see a Zootopia? Feel free to leave a comment below. This should be fun. In the meantime, if you guys are still having your Disneyland withdrawals, feel free to check out my new series, my Disney World series, where I have about 12 cool videos from my recent trip to Walt Disney World. In addition to that, feel free to check out my other Disneyland videos where I have my cool, fun Disneyland adventures and cool, fun Disneyland tips to help you get your Disney fix. Thanks again for watching, folks. Remember, if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button below and feel free to share this video. More important, if you like me, go ahead and click that subscribe button below, become a member of the D3 family, and remember to click that notification bell so you get notified when I drop the latest Disney news. And last but not least, folks, remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. See you guys soon.